All right, here we are for round 2 of Tactical Tuesday. I'm Gec, and I'm here with
Saint
Sasius.
Saint
Sasius.
Sasius. Saint Sasius. Yeah,
And
I know.
after round 1, this is going to be interesting. I'm really excited to see how well RIP will do as Insurgents this time, because Insurgents in this matchup have the advantage, I would say. They
Yeah.
are sort of winning from the get-go, and it's up to the U.S. side to sort of stop them from winning.
Straight from the get-go, it's very true. Even like when I look at when I'm on pub games and I'm just playing around, there's always that sort of insurgent rush on village. Will Rip play a bit dirty, and will they go for the rush on village?
They
That's the question.
yeah,
Or
they
yeah,
actually, like, I would say version 8.11. They were I would say they were known for rushing, and not that they always rushed, but they
yeah, it's
have.
not a bad tactic. It's a tactic. That's all it is.
Yeah, they or they used to have a particular kind of rush that they would do. Basically, they would come in with a logi truck and drop a squad. That squad would drop a rally point, and everyone from that squad would spawn in, and then they drop or an FOB, and then supply it instantly, and then the entire team would follow in the wake of that FOB. They would just have
Yeah,
suddenly like 25, 30 dudes on one flag instantly. And that
yeah, very
was
true.
amazing. But you can't do that anymore. That won't work. Like the hab, if you start rushing in and you stop to dig the hab, that's not gonna do anything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
I will agree on that. I will agree with you there. Americans, sort of what are we looking at this evening? Americans are round one. We had Old Memory Death Fear Academy, Redcoats and Mumblerines winning by around about 300
yeah,
tickets or so, and Rusty Places unfortunately getting bits around on that sort of US side and not able to really push out as what they wanted to do. Outside outskirts to get onto courtyard, and we did see the coalition winning round one. They're going to start as the Americans this round.
yeah,
And
and
already on north side. North side we have, I think, two transport trucks.
yeah, and
Two
look at
transport
this
trucks on the
this
north side.
huge.
Oh!
There's a huge bunch of RIP members already there. They were super duper quick and on the money, and this truck is now just dumping people. It's stopping early, or
Oh
it's
no!
stopping.
SCP!
Oh, goes
God!
down, and a huge amount of guys right here. Driver gets shot down though, but that truck did its job.
Oh
Mumblerines
my
got stopped dead in their
lord.
tracks.
That's a truck gone.
One truck down full of infantry.
Oh my
Here we go,
god.
Mumblerines really that sort of other truck, and we got the techie on the outside on the sort of southwest side, I think it is.
Yeah, and it just.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and it looks like I think I've sort of found the strategy of RIP already. They're just looking to completely shut the hell down anything Mumblerines and like, because look at this huge front they've established here on outskirts. They just want to stop them dead in their tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they have a small contingent there over a gas station to stop
think,
anything coming in there.
Do you think you cast last week FSQ
Yep.
and Mumcoats?
Yep.
Now I saw in that when I sort of watched it back, I saw that there's a little huddle actually on Mumblerines. There's a little huddle of them on the west
Oh,
side. having a
grenade,
sit down.
please, grenade.
Yeah. So but I saw Mumblerines. They used the transport truck. Do you think Rusty in Places knew that
They
would
might
use
have.
a transport truck?
Yeah, they might have,
Did they,
because
do you
it
think
is.
they maybe watched back the footage? Oh, beautiful grenade! Oh, get out of there! Catch you later.
It's the
Hey,
same
go.
kind of strat, I guess, where they drive up with the truck and they try and they might have checked that out actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, let's get a techie up there. Let's get an SPG up there. They might be rushing sort of outskirts, and then boom
Yeah.
goes the dynamite. We saw that truck go down, and
Absolutely,
another truck go down, and
and keep in mind, all these guys, that are on or close to outskirts right now, they have respawned. That's a full squad respawning because someone got Nordic got a rally point down and managed to at least halfway save this rush, even though it's been heavily delayed. You couldn't really call it a rush anymore, I guess.
No, it's very true. Insurgents now sort of capturing the refinery. They've still got mosques, suburbs, and courtyards to sort of get. But we do have sort of I'll give you a sort of a wide perspective on the American side. So north side of refinery up towards the Foxtrot 4 keypad 8 sub 8. We have a striker up there. I think he's going to have a look just in case anyone sort of starts planning mines, IEDs up on that sort of thing. We do have I believe a Humvee on this sort of southwestern side of outskirts now coming in around the sort of gas station area.
Yeah, I see it.
Academy there now starting to come in. We have a striker also down on Charlie 8 keypad 3 sub 7, and I think he's just going to give assistance to that sort of Fear Academy squad there on gas station.
Yeah, and I mean you want to sort of hold these angles as well. It's not, and I know Fear Academy as well are because I've actually heard and I talked to FSQ and RedCoats and Mumblerines about this last time I cast a match on this server, how they felt about the tactic of having a striker on the road in the south just killing anything that's on that road, how they felt about that, because like if you look down that road, you can pretty much look right into Insurgent main base and just kill.
Main, exactly.
Yeah, and they felt that it was maybe not the most honorable thing. Let's put it that they used different words, but maybe not the most honorable thing, but it was a valid strategy. So
yeah,
it's not considered cheating if they do, and right now they're not doing that. Let me just, because you have to be a little bit more forward to actually be able to see below this second bridge towards Insurgent Main.
We have a suicide bike. He is just on the outskirts. He's starting to head south. I'm pretty sure he's a suicide bike. I'm positive I saw an IED on him.
Yeah, and I think he's going for Hummer or Striker maybe.
He may be. But we do see sort of up on that outskirts area. I'll try and keep an eye on him. But we do have out towards that sort of west side of outskirts. We do have the Americans still pushing in. Mumblerines to the northern side, western side, and we have now sort of Redcoats starting to come in on that sort of mid section of our outskirts area.
Oh yeah, I see
sort of around this area. So I'll keep an eye on that
that little bike.
Suicide, yeah.
Yeah, I see him going out now.
Here he goes. Yeah. Here he comes.
Man, where's the Benny Hill music? When is the Benny Hill music? Oh, Sporky is evacuating! Sporky is evacuating! Oh! And there it goes. The Hummer didn't go with it, though.
He will definitely go. He's now on fire, but we do have Sporky and Mr. there.
Oh, there we go. Alright.
Stay away from a Hummer when it explodes, because it's gonna hurt a bit.
Yeah.
But no,
so
they seem to be fine.
Alright, and FA now spawning on the rally point there as well, trying to push into gas station, and still, RIP still defending it. They're gonna be a bit late now though with their respawns.
Yeah, on gas station, we have a couple of two guys on that sort of gas station side, east side of gas station as well. But Fear Academy now sort of pushing up towards the northern side of gas station and the southern side of gas station. And now we're starting to get a rally down for the Rusty in Places guys. So
yeah, I see they're on point now with their defense, and they could hold, but I think it's very important for US side to push in here right now, because this Redcoats and Mumblerines thing, they're not really making progress. They're still stuck in these two compounds, and they have been targeted for mortars right now. I'm not sure when they're coming, because I haven't seen any mortars here yet.
Yeah, I'll have a look around for you just to see where they're sort of located now. Nice sort of grenade there. It's going to take down two. There he goes. Actually, the Indus one, this is just down on the gas station.
Yeah. I'll watch that.
Beautiful underarm. Yeah, beautiful underarm grenade there.
Yeah, but right now, 4 FA members are down, so that's 5 guys now for the attack versus 3, 4, 5,
One.
6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Alright, no, 8 RIP guys. So they are outnumbered right now.
Yeah, we are getting Fear Academy. Fear Academy is really yelling. They want that striker on that sort of southwestern side to start covering gas station because they are feeling the pain. Fear Academy here against sort of just down on the south side of outskirts.
Yeah, it does get a kill there.
pushing.
Does get a kill there on the corner. I think it's Fiel there going down to that striker.
Yeah, hab coming up, hab coming up.
And it looks like Americans placing a hab. They placed a hab on that sort of P-pad 1 sub 1, just on the western side of outskirts here, just to help with the sort of reinforcements region.
Yeah.
If we have a look at the tickets, it's a close game already. United States Army 450 tickets, the Insurgent Forces 456 tickets. So in terms of the KD ratio, it's even as well. It's 30-30 and 30-31.
And that is
so
actually
it's good.
really surprising. That is really surprising. I would have expected a much higher. Oh wow! And the mortars now in the middle of outskirts, just pounding the area. And this is these are the U.S. mortars actually. And where is that mortar base?
That mortar base will be located on Delta 4 keypad 8 sub 7.
Yeah,
exactly where
all
you're
the
headed
way
now.
up there. That's a long
Beautiful.
way.
Yeah, they're doing quite well here in terms of the mortars. You know, suppressing them. Rusty in places are on the or against the walls and also inside a couple of sheds here. That's going to give Mumblerines now pushing in. They're going to start pushing in.
Yeah, it's
because
gonna
with
give
the-
them cover across the road here.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very smart here from the American forces.
But I mean, it does, like, even though they're pretty even on the tickets, I feel like it does say a little bit about, because they're really, really struggling to take outskirts. And outskirts is like,
Yeah.
that's the flag you're expected to get. The rest of them are kind of sketchy, but outskirts, you're supposed to get that one. And they just got completely denied in the beginning, and it really, really shows with the way
That's
this has
it.
been developing.
Yeah, that's pushed them back a couple of minutes there.
Yeah, we're like 12 minutes in, and they have 0 guys on outskirts. So that's really...
They do it. Ooh, that looked like a friendly there. Friendly fire with that sort of, that sort of mortar
it
on
might
the western side.
it might not be. I really
Yeah, I
wonder
didn't
where
get
the
that message.
RIP mortars are. I think RIP
Oh, what a mortar! Get out of town! Dominated!
Damn it.
Holy shizen!
yeah,
Open.
right on top of them or what?
Yeah, right on top, right inside the compound. It's beautiful. Beautiful mortar in that sort of
Yeah.
compound there. Takes down 2. And now we're going to get the American force up towards the northern side.
Yeah, they flanked up north, and then they have redcoats on the sort of southwest side. And gas station still holding. So Fear Academy hasn't been managed to push in there. They might want to refocus
oh,
then.
another mortar, the exact same compound. Oh my god. Food, glorious food.
Yeah, a lot of mortars just pounding this area. I think they're basically, they want to decimate RIP's presence on this flag and then push in as soon as they know mortars have stopped.
Yeah.
Hey guys, some habs coming up.
And I mean, if you time it right, you could have the mortars telling you, well, we've stopped firing now. And the enemy won't know if there's another couple rounds coming, but you could just swarm in before they manage to get out of their hidey holes.
Well, we do have now redcoats on the south side of outskirts now. They're just held up in a building. We still have a couple of the rusty in place inside the outskirts itself in the center area. Mortars have ceased.
Yeah, so we're expecting the enemy to, or the U.S. side to flood in right now. They might have just ran out of ammo, but I doubt it because the American mortar base
It's so close.
is, yeah, it's so close.
Yeah, it's so close. I think, yeah, they are starting to get sort of rearmed now. I do see on the map there.
And Fear Academy
but-
have they've changed focus. They're
Oh,
now,
yeah, containers
yeah.
area.
Keep pushing
Around
it.
that sort of containers
Fortify,
area,
see
they're
if
pushing
you
out
can get
towards
take up
there.
and running, push
Mm.
Seeing if there's any rusting places there. Keep them over there. Just, you know,
Replacing the half place and have it out.
don't let them push on in.
gas station.
So we are
Yeah.
going to see the RedCoats now. They pushed out of that compound on the south side. They're going to start to get in towards the sort of mid-section of outskirts
everyone is
now.
Yeah. And Mumblerines pushing in from the north. This is
Yeah, that's good. Now we're starting
Definitely.
to see something a bit better. But whose mortars are these? That's the question.
Oh, that's definitely, yeah, and that's a marked building as well, so that's RIP, guaranteed.
Yeah, they're a bit too late. Redcoats were there a couple of minutes ago. They actually pushed into
Where
the
from
sort of
the
center
half, boss?
mid-town. As you said, Mumblerines to the northern side of outskirts, sort of like on the camera that I have. The Redcoats now sort of pushing into the center of outskirts, and I think the cap will be happening. And Fear Academy more or less down on that sort of containers area. I think they are. I think
Yeah, they
one
are.
guy left alive, 2 guys.
Yeah, and if these are, hopefully these are U.S. mortars, because they're hitting right on RIP's guys.
Yeah, they are. Bill Santos asked for those mortars, and he said good effect, good effect. So,
Yeah. They are extremely close on target, just on the opposite side of the building there.
I will,
Yeah.
I will. You guys keep
yeah, we're going to see rusty places. They're going to start pushing out towards the eastern side. They don't want to go anywhere near that sort of western side. They will get decimated by those mortars.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful position.
And right now,
me to build it up.
let's just do a quick count on flag here. We've got 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, now they should be losing outskirts, but it's super duper close. RIP don't need a lot of guys on flag right now to sort of get this secured. I wouldn't say.
Wow. That hab on the west side is being pummeled.
Oh, they're just hammering it. Oh, and
Yeah,
that's
they're-
devastating. If they keep that up, they will just cut off the U.S. supply lines. But the thing is, it's kind of hard to know what you're hitting. I mean, it is a hidden hab, or at
Yeah.
least semi-hidden. I'm sure they might know it's there. Yeah, God knows, but it's still the target. And yeah, U.S. side should be capturing outskirts now. Finally.
Yeah, so
Might
in
I
terms
add.
of the tickets, Gec, we have a United States Army 363 tickets, the Insurgent Forces 412 tickets, so we have Rusty in places leading here, but, you know, now with the sort of outskirts more or less deserted from Rusty in places, really nice push here, and mortar fire from the American forces, we're going to probably see a cap here.
Oh, absolutely, and that cap will even out the tickets somewhat. You do see RIP though in the multi-story building just east
Yeah,
of.
I have eyes on that now.
And I mean, they
East of the
can.
outskirts.
Yeah, they can't change the outcome of this cap. Still, it's not too late for them. But the U.S. team appear to be moving sort of towards courtyard, towards the area. But yeah, Fear Academy sort of getting ready for it, and there's no RIP members on courtyard at all. So they will be.
Let's have a look at the map here on sort of my side. So we have Squad 2, which is Fear Academy, directly north. You do have eyes on them directly north of Courtyard, just across the boulevard.
Yep.
They are taking contact on their eastern side. They have marked the eastern side of contact. So
Yeah, they are actually taking down the RIP hab. So yeah, that's sort of what they're doing over there. They have that under control. It's been dug down.
And they've got a Logi truck on that eastern side. He's going to start heading north. That Logi driver is injured. He's red at the moment. And I
Yeah.
think that's going to be Logi down.
Yeah, there we go.
Logi down.
Let's get a Logi ready for village.
And they're gonna leave
And
that.
yeah, they're going to leave. Very, very smart there. Instead of blowing it up and giving it back to the sort of insurgents.
Ooh, well, wait. There is some shenanigans going on.
Guys, keep pushing. Push towards
RIP are on village.
They're capping village back.
Oh, but actually, yeah. Never mind. OMBD was there and prepared. We have Mellanbror and Hata Fiskar here, and they are actually now stopped the cap and are capping it back. So they were ready for that. They had a hab and everything.
Smart.
Very, very smart. That was, but that was close.
That's a desperate call there from sort of rushing places. They want to go for the double neutral to sort of get on village. They know they had village lost, so they want to go in for the double neutral. And yeah, old member Gec there on point.
Holy shit! Yeah, you need to look at courtyard. Come over here and look at courtyard. North side. There's just the most beautiful mortars. Yeah, look at this decimation right here.
I do apologize for not capturing that, but my dear lordy.
Yeah, I've missed my share of mortars too today, so. But basically, RIP have been, or they have fallen back to courtyard. They're trying to push north through these mortars, which is unwise at the moment. Orcus making it though, through sheer force of will.
Oh, another death.
Yeah.
Don't. It's too accurate.
Yeah, they are
beautiful.
absolutely super accurate.
Just don't go that way.
Don't.
Mark.
Yeah,
Mark.
you see the
Hear me,
explosions. No, you're a medic.
He's a medic.
Yeah, but still.
He's just like, I've got this, man. Come on, I can do this.
Yeah, now the mortars are gonna stop now that I appear. and they really do. That's the worst part, right? They actually do. And he's just the hero making me look like an idiot.
Oh, Geordie gets taken down from the head there. Mark gets taken down as well. Beautiful, beautiful fire here from the American force on the north.
Yeah, it's Sporky and Extreme B.
Keep pushing out, guys. Keep pushing out.
And Pete as well. So it's basically CCFN staff
yeah, exactly.
killing Tactical Tuesday participants.
Yep.
It's just not fair.
Alright, let's have a look.
Alright, and RedCoats having cleared out the multi-story, securing outskirts here completely.
It looks like a techie also on the sort of northwestern side.
Yeah, I saw it. I was wondering what he was doing, and it is Huskies who now gets taken out. I'm unsure what they might have been scouting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do have incoming mortars as well. I don't know exactly where they're going to be dropping, but I hear a lot of pops.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Like a lot of pops. See exactly where they land.
Oh.
They're going to be landing exactly in the mid-town courtyard.
And then the insurgent mortars are midtown outskirts, so they're basically shooting blind, all of them. And I mean, that's fine as long as you're well supplied. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like we're now at 15, 16 minutes played.
Wow. Yeah.
And insurgents are down. Yeah, insurgents are actually down on tickets a little bit. Not
Rusty in places was leading sort of on tickets by around about 30 or 40 if I'm not mistaken, but now they're sort of losing by around about that 30 sort of tickets. So
yeah, but I mean it's small potatoes. It's like it's not even 10% of the total amount right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, right, that doesn't really matter. But the thing is, sort of to win this matchup, they have to win decisively, right? If they want to win this matchup at all.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, they might not be able to win maybe Tactical Tuesdays in terms of tickets, but at least get a match win in. So
yeah, that's fair.
Sort of KD, Americans are leading with 114 to 70, and with Rusty in places 68 to 115. So
really?
yeah, it could have been the mortars. Man, we saw some really good mortars from the American forces.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I misheard. You said Rusty in place, and I thought you were. You said the RedCoats had that many,
no.
and I was like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who is?
Ooh, nice RPG there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's sort of have a look. The Americans, what the Americans doing? We have now Mumblerines on the east side of Courtyard. What they've done is they've gone from the sort of Echo 7 Keypad 9 region. They've pushed east, south side of Mosque, and now sort of pushing down towards the very smart move here from Mumblerines if they do pull it off. There are some really nice high-rise buildings there that really give nice overwatch to Courtyard.
Yeah.
So will the Mumblerines sort of utilize them and they really start, you know, let the insurgents shoot their way while we get
Yeah,
not
not
only
only
American squads on Courtyard.
not only that, but it gives you an approach towards this building on the north east side. This tall structure you really need to take out on Courtyard here, the northeast structure here. And I mean, it gives you an approach because you can approach it from I think 3 or 4 sides. This building.
Yes.
And you
Yes.
you gotta get in there. You gotta clear that out to really secure Courtyard. And it's
Yeah, it's one of it's the hottest building in town that sort of real estate for Courtyard. It's always utilized by the insurgent forces or even the Americans, and they are giving it to the Mumblerines. They've taken down 3 Mumblerines trying to push across that road. So.
absolutely, and they're smoking it up. Hexcast and is that Mucci? I didn't. Yeah, I've seen Mucci around a lot. They're both medics, I think. No, Hexcast is medic.
Yeah, so he's gonna try and sort of push across that. I'll head down to your way and just see sort of how it turns out.
Yeah, medic goes down, Mucci goes down. So Mumblerines are now wiped. This little flank they did is wiped. They're spawning in again, it looks like, but
yeah, you know, would it be advised maybe by the SPG on the road there as well, just heading up towards the northern side on the boulevard? But would it be wise if the Americans pinpoint, you know, more to that sort of building or surrounding that sort of building to help Mumblerines on the eastern side? Do you think, you know, with the constant explosions?
I think yes, the explosions might help in themselves, but I feel like if you just mortar that building, because the mortars don't penetrate. As far as I know, right?
They're gonna keep hitting the roof, but
they're gonna keep hitting the roof.
Yeah, if you mortar maybe the boulevard area, or if you can sort of pinpoint it, it's a very hard pinpoint, but
yeah. Honestly, you'd be better off mortaring if you mortar the northwestern building, right? The one Jordy's on right now. If you mortar that one, you're gonna give your guys, if you have guys on across the road on the north side, you're gonna give them a huge opportunity because you're basically cutting down the amount of area the enemy have to shoot at you from by about half, right? So they can then run across the road more easily. But I think that's pretty much the only mortar target on Courtyard. That's really like unless you know there's infantry in the open somewhere on Courtyard, then there's not really any strategic sort of mortar target I can think about.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, just mortaring the roof of that building, well, it's going to stop them from going on the roof, but that's not where they want to be anyway. So it's like, I don't know, waste of ammo, basically.
Yeah, they are ammunition points we're talking about here. They're not free, those mortar shells.
Yeah, oh wow, look. Pyro.
Mumblerines a bit pushed here.
Yeah, Pyro's actually managing to resurrect Dominator from the middle of the road there.
Oh, in the face there for Buckles.
Poor Buckles.
Buckles was just on the bottom floor area.
Yeah, I saw the thing.
Poor Buckles.
Impact of it goes down.
I'm gonna have a look at Courtyard in sort of my camera. I can see on the western side, insurgents approaching from the western side of Courtyard. Not Courtyard, sorry, I do apologize. On the outskirts. We have a couple northwestern side of outskirts. We do have a small squad of insurgents sort of coming in this side. Directly to the south of them, they do have a hab there. That would be not well for the American forces if that does go down. It's going to sort of stop their reinforcements on outskirts. And it looks like Fear Academy is still battling over the containers area as well. So.
Yeah, I wonder where is the actual fob though for that hab.
I
see it. I found it. It's in the building on the north side of that compound.
Oh, motorbike.
Yep.
What are you doing, motorbike? Get out of town, Dominator. I see something on the back of your bike. I'm positive. Get out of here. Maybe not. He could have been hat. Oh, he's swerving. He gets the shot and he's swerving.
I don't see anything on the back. It is actually quite empty.
He could be a hat. He could be a hat. Never know. But here we sort of have the insurgent forces on the northwestern side of outskirts getting... They can't leave the compound because we have a couple of the RedCoats, I believe, now sort of spawning in that sort of hab on the south side.
Yeah.
And sort of in terms of any attacks, the Americans planning any attacks? No. There's no attacks here by the American forces. Your academy is still located around the containers region. We do have Nordic. I think Nordic, the Mumblerines, they're heading out really far east. I think they're going for maybe the mortars. Insurgent mortars and see if they can find them.
Yeah. Yeah, I see them.
Maybe.
They're
I
on
don't
refinery there.
Yeah. We do have now the American forces firing on courtyard with mortars. That has just been relayed there by the squad leader. One of the squad leaders of the American forces.
But, I mean... Yeah, I'm surprised by the small amount of pressure the U.S. side is actually pushing out. But I mean...
Well, oh my god, wow. It's this quiet time for the, I guess in the match, it's benefiting Rusty in places because it's 265 tickets for the Americans and Insurgent Forces 262 tickets.
Yeah.
So we saw that sort of, that gap that, you know, around 30 tickets, and this quiet time is actually really helping.
Yeah, but the US side is bleeding, I think, 2 or 3 tickets more per minute than the Insurgent, so it's always going to be like that. I don't I don't think the Insurgent side, the Insurgent side is not bleeding tickets yet, at all. US side still needs to capture one more flag before ticket bleed starts for Insurgents. The way those mechanics work. But look at Mumblerines now. They're flanking all the way around on this flag. I think what they want to do is they want to get 2 solid fronts because Fear Academy now pushing in on the north side here. So you got Fear Academy pushing in on the north.
Yeah.
Mumblerines on the south.
We do have Rusty and Places do have eyes on the north, the Mumblerines flank though.
Yep. But I mean, you still have to, like, even if you know it's coming, you have to dedicate some forces to it. And, oh, by the way, speak of the devil, you know the house I said you could bomb? Because there are 4 RIP members in here right now, trying to kill anyone who crosses the road. And Fear Academy now trying to,
They're coming in, spawning in from northeast.
Yeah, but actually Fear Academy managing to cross the road despite heavy fire coming their way, and now very few defenders alive and on flag, especially north side.
Pyro's down as well, unfortunate. Nice little clear there from Fear Academy.
Man, this map is so bright, even the outlines don't really show through buildings.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
I'm like, okay, I have outlines on, so I don't really need to be in the exact same room to catch this action, but I just see nothing. Alright, RIP now, really focusing forces on this flag here. A lot of guys spawning in on the hab, south side of courtyard.
Oh my god, have you seen that hab?
Yeah.
It looks like an outdoor shed.
It does,
it does. Looks like it is part of the map.
Yeah, I've been fooled more than once, but now you learn to recognize the pink. That's how you see it, right?
Yeah.
The pink roof, okay, only one thing has a pink roof, and it's not good.
Alright,
that's
so
just what
as
you
you
look
said,
for.
Rusty in Places now sort of consolidating on the courtyard area. Fear Academy still, 2 of their guys still located up towards the northern sides, the courtyard, even in the midsection, the northwest section, I believe it is.
Yeah, and Mumblerines as well, their flank is almost gone right now. So they're basically only fighting Fear Academy, and Fear Academy now 3 guys up, Mumblerines 2 guys up. So it's not looking great for this attack. I think actually they pushed it back. But they don't have a counterattack going though. which is
Yeah,
what.
let's have a look at the American forces. So it looks like Blitzer and his guys are gonna stay back. The Redcoats there, they're gonna stay, and they've made a really nice sort of semicircle on the northern side of outskirts there, and we have Fear Academy hitting the northwestern region, and the Mumblerines hitting the sort of southeastern region of Courtyard here. So yeah, it's a nice coordinated attack here from the coalition forces.
Absolutely. And Nordic here, being deadly in the multi-story building.
Yeah, like
Oh, Nordic is actually medic. He's not even squad leader. Wow.
he's going solo, but he's going combat solo medic.
Yeah. I always like basically when I'm squad leading random groups and stuff, and people are just rushing ahead with medic, I always call them assault medic and tell them to come back.
Exactly.
But I don't think that works with Nordic. Yeah.
Battlefield's that way, boy.
Yeah. We don't play assault medic.
Yeah, I think the Mumblerines, especially sort of Nordic, I think they would have said Nordic, I'm going combat medic. I can snipe and all that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll see what he can do. He's got the havoc on that courtyard. He's taking that through already, but an RPG just wipes him out.
That's what you get.
Karma,
God damn
man.
it. Yeah.
Karma. Alright, Mumblerines still really nice on this sort of southeastern side of Courtyard region.
Yeah.
We even have a delusion here of a Mumblerines on the southern side as well. Hab is still rocking it for the insurgents though. Spawn.
Yep. And ticket-wise, they're actually under again by 12 tickets.
That's 12 tickets.
Yeah, so they're actually, I think they're still struggling on the trades, but their supply lines are much stronger this round, and so they're managing to hold up. But I think they're losing on the trades. Yeah, I think that's where the ticket difference is, because, I mean, like, theoretically, US side should have been bleeding, I don't know, maybe 70 tickets-ish, and they're actually in the lead, but they're about 70 tickets in the lead in terms of kills, so that sort of evens it out. I feel like they're really, the trades is what's saving the US side right now in terms of tickets. I have to zoom out from this. I can't even hear myself think. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Fair Academy hitting this northwestern side again, coming across that boulevard, smoking it up, and they're feeling the resistance here from every single angle from the inserted forces rusty in places.
Squad 1, they found a mortar.
Ooh, and Sulking and Extreme B actually holding on this roof here. Extreme B, no, actually Sulking getting flanked here, but he's in a different room, so he should be fine.
Yeah, the Hab has been found. The Hab has been found by Mumblerines Mucci. He has located and he has eyes on it.
Oh yeah, he does.
He does, and he has relayed it to his guys. So
Yeah.
Mumblerines are going to get on that as fast as possible. Mucci there takes already one down and spawned in.
Yeah, RIP already saying, okay, the Hab is compromised, and they're sending guys now. Frog is inbound, going to get killed by Delusion there.
Enemies are pushing in from south.
Yeah, nice here. That Hab is very much compromised, and Nordic's going to get in there.
Yeah.
Actually, Pakovic there from Mumblerines and Hexcast's going to start moving in. They're going to start to get in every single door and opening of that Hab and start taking that bad boy down. Two guys already on there. Hexcast and Diego starting to dig up that.
Yeah, and as soon as that's gone, this is going to fall. There's just nothing they can do about that.
And that is down, that is dug down. It is no more. Now we have the Mumblerines on the sort of south side here. And we do have, I think, Fear Academy on the northern side. And the only, I think, insurgents on the Courtyard region is up in the high-rise. The first and bottom floor. So
it's Crunch, Jarl, and then there's Bat21 and Baby James in the smaller multi-story building on the west side here.
Yeah, Roger. Bat21 going down there, and Baby James, the only one left alive.
Fuck me, how did I miss him?
In the face.
And he wasn't
Bitch
happy
slaps,
about that.
You know, Ricky
Oh,
James,
man.
bitch, you know, just the, you know.
Absolutely.
Say to the face.
Yeah, and you didn't hear Baby James's profanity, but it was
It was
gold
glorious.
standard profanity right there. Yep. I would say
It was
top
gold
top
standard.
quality.
Top notch.
Yep.
Well, I
Yes.
do say, my boy, that was top quality profanity there.
Yes.
Definitely.
Mm.
Yes. Alright, let's have a look. So, the Americans dominating the courtyard regions. Have a look at the tickets there. 207 to 194.
Yeah.
So we are probably going to see the neutralization here from the American forces. The insurgent forces, I think, coming out towards the sort of suburbs eastern side.
Yeah.
And we do have a mortar. The icon located on suburbs. So I'm sure we're going to get a bit of a fire support there from the American
Yeah, they
team.
probably want to soften the target because, I mean, they've probably already gathered that as soon as a flag is as lost as Courtyard is now, RIP generally pull back to the next flag and start defending that and sort of get that little bit of a head start on their defenses. And I think they just want to start softening them up already. And
Yep, butter 'em up.
Nordic and Hexcast already on flag though. And I think RIP had the same idea here. But Mumblerines already on suburbs.
Yeah, the mortar pit has been found. We did have Valrock here from Mumblerines, just on the east side of suburbs.
Are they
He
on
did
the
state in chat where the
If somehow there's
mortar
two
pit for the
outcasts,
insurgent
there's
forces
a new
is.
hab
So
coming up on squad.
Yeah, and
Um,
I think he might have killed the mortar guys as well because I see for RIP there is an enemy marker here on the map. So they did have contact here around the mortars at some point, which possibly good for the U.S. side. Gave them some breathing room and allowed them to capture Courtyard. So I wouldn't.
yeah,
Just keep fighting, guys.
we
keep
do
pushing,
have
pushing.
Nordic, man. Medics shouldn't get kills. It's the #1 rule that he takes down 2, and his guy Delusion got taken down as well, and he's just got him up. They're gonna get in a corner and they're gonna make out. Yeah.
There we go.
It's ridiculous. Blame Nordic for everything.
Absolutely.
Oh, RPG in the face there for the sort of western side, one of the high rise there for resilience. RSA takes it straight to the FACE. And we do have Rusty in places, Southside Courtyard. They're going to start pushing in.
Yep. And US side now well established on suburbs here. They've got five guys, a solid half squad here versus no RIP members actually on flag. As far
nice
as I
sort
can
of
see,
communication
yeah.
here from US forces. They're saying a logi truck is going to gas station as well. So nice scouting from the US forces. Kind of like what we see from RIP. You know how we've seen in previous matches with Rusty in places.
Yeah.
Along the line,
start
they
camping it out
you know,
inside
there's a
suburbs,
scout
so watch
and tells
out.
another
See what
person
you
that tells
push
another
through.
person. So
Mm.
it's good to see that here from
Yeah, they basically what that logi truck was doing there. If you know the tiny little shed, basically the very southeastern part of town, southwestern part of town. Sorry, yeah, that little ruined building at the end there houses a FOB that supplies a hab a little bit closer. I think they're gonna they're gonna use that to attack Courtyard at some point.
Yeah, Americans now sort of capturing the courtyard. We've got 204 tickets to 139 tickets for the insurgent forces. They're losing the grip of the game. That's for Rusty in places. American forces, good old Fear Academy of Redcoats. Mumblerines and Old Man Bring Death raining havoc, especially with those mortars as well. Some really nice work. I think that's going to be Old Man Bring Death, mortar team, Death Wisher, Soda, and I murder the name
Guys,
right
watch
now,
out,
but
have to come back active on squad
Lundqvist.
4 if it comes active.
Lundqvist, yeah, Lundqvist.
There we go. I'm the reaper of names, but yeah, beautiful
No,
work
that's
there
fine.
from that mortar team for the American forces, and they're bringing in the mortars on, I believe, on the suburbs as well.
I'm actually like, wait,
So
hang
when
on.
everyone
Where's
comes
is the mortar team still in the same location?
They're
They
still
can
the same,
shoot
yeah,
that
still the
far?
If it's a do or
Yeah.
not, if you
How
get
they-
it,
Before
so
keypad
everyone's
8,
on
sub
that.
7.
Yeah. And they're sit. Jesus. I'm surprised they can shoot that because I mean if they're shooting at Courtyard from here, I'm just gonna take the long route. so people can see how hella far that is. Because, Jesus Christ, I thought they had like a 1 kilometer range or something. But they're shooting all the way over here.
Okay, 4 is down, then just spawn the
It's like a
refinery
trillion
beside
miles
the
away.
mosque set up in there. So be it.
But I would walk 500 miles.
Yeah. I actually saw Matt because those guys are Scottish, right?
Scottish. Yeah.
Scottish, yeah. The Proclaimers are Scottish, and I saw just a map of them, like a 1,000-mile radius around. I think it was Glasgow.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's not that far. Yeah, they're like just a tiny part of Norway, a little bit of Sweden. Meh. That's what I'd do. Yeah, that's all I'd do, man. If you're any further away with that, then fuck you.
On the western side of Courtyard, we do have American mortars raining down on a couple of compounds there, which did house a couple of the insurgents, a couple of the Haddies.
Yep. I do expect suburbs to be neutral any moment, though. Mumblerines have been on it since Courtyard was completely capped, so it should be neutral like any second.
Yeah, insurgents know it. Insurgents know it. They've pushed all the way back to the mosque area.
Yeah.
They're probably going to give suburbs to them and just hold it down on mosque. Now the thing with mosque, it can be hit really from any direction but the east.
Yeah.
South, south, southwest, west, northwest, north. You know, and if Americans really want to go out the throat, they're gonna probably send something up to refinery and then place something down to refinery and then push back down.
Yeah, and I mean,
area, so
at that point as well, they can do the old refinery rush tactic where you just drop a fob on the north side and push from there, and that's completely fine. As well as you have the guys who were attacking Mosque will come in from the south, and you just instant pincer basically. You just instantly hit that target from 2 sides. And the thing about Mosque that I've found is that it's nearly impossible to goddamn defend because they can come in anywhere, and they do. And there's so many holes in that wall around Mosque that you get shot in the back constantly. There's no good way to defend that target as far as I'm concerned. So you sort of you want to stop the enemy before you get to that point, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Yeah, so we are going to see the American forces. They have neutralized suburbs now. We've seen, I think, RedCoats, some of the RedCoats, just to see. Yeah, they've pushed down. They've pushed out of the outskirts. That's fine. They're going to start pushing out towards the sort of southwest region of suburbs. Squad 4 there as well, being Mumblerines. We're going to see a bit of Old Man Bring Death and Pure Academy push up towards the mosque area.
Oh, and they are actually... Oh, Crunch is in the building. Okay. I thought he was in big trouble being surrounded by a full squad there, but they've actually already passed him.
Yeah, they've passed him. Yeah, so we are going to see Old Man Bring Death and a bit of Pure Academy now push up on this sort of southwestern side of Mosque. They're going to utilize those buildings that are going to be overlooking Mosque as well.
Yeah. And I'm just, there's a tiny little fight going on here. And they just, it's 2 guys, a US troop that's running and scouting, and then there's an insurgent troop sort of running 10 meters behind him, and the US guy cornered just as the insurgent guy was looking his way, and it just happened 3 times, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Wellian was following Delusion, and Delusion was like seconds from death multiple times.
Well, Old Man Bring Death now, Fear Academy, or Spotted Fear Academy, are now pushed in towards the mosque area. Old Man Bring Death have pushed into the main mosque.
Yeah, it's Robbie here on flag here, and he's clearing it out quarter by quarter. And Robbie is a absolutely disgracefully good shooter. I'm sorry. Another excellent example of a top quality profanity there. I just heard a U.S. spray and then a huge F-word scream, which was gold. I'm gonna actually just note the time right here. It's 49:33. There we go. So I'm gonna write that down.
So at the moment, 173 tickets for the United States Army Insurgent Forces, 332, you wish, 32 tickets, I'm sorry there, coming up to 50 minutes of play, so a longer round 2, and a beautiful round that is. I really wish round 1 was like this.
Absolutely.
We saw some decent highlights for this round.
Yeah, and I mean, despite it not being the closest match, it's absolutely been an entertaining match.
Yeah, it has. It really has. You know, rusting places. They had it. Like they didn't have it. But they had it. They're really good at the start. They're really giving it to these guys. And then it's just the slow and steady wins the race for the American forces. You know, they were down, they were up, they were down, or they were up. It was basically backwards and forwards for each side. But yeah, Americans have found their momentum. They found their push. They've really pushed hard on the insurgent forces.
Yeah, and I think a part of this was sort of I guess they didn't have a place to spawn to get to suburbs fast enough, but they basically gave suburbs away for nothing, and now they're down to 26 tickets. Wow.
You know so that hab on the sort of south side of Courtyard gets taken down by Mumblerines that have nowhere else to spawn, and then we already have Mumblerines over on suburbs. Already on the north side of Courtyard previously was Fear Academy, so they'll leave them to get that. Mumblerines will get suburbs. Sort of a bit of disarray for the insurgent forces, and then yeah, it was just basically leapfrog. But insurgent forces doing really well now to sort of hold on.
Yeah, I think this is sort of the way you have to do it, because what happened is OMBD and FA rushed in and they sort of cleared it out, and then RIP came in afterwards with the counter rush and cleared it out, and now I guess OMBD and FA are gonna come in with their counter rush.
Yeah, that's gonna be to like the northwestish sort of area of Moss.
Yeah. Yeah, FA coming in here.
Yeah, borders maybe need to be just a bit more sort of east side, but the insurgents, what they're going to do is going to leave a couple of guys, I'm sure, inside the mosque area, but then they're just going to push to the surrounding buildings. You know, they're gonna occupy the south sort of high rises. They're gonna occupy the western high rises, the northwestern high rises as well, just to really try and stop the American forces from coming in.
Yep. And it looks like the U.S. side have not been paying attention to the what's that, Geneva Convention, the rules about destroying historical landmarks.
Yeah.
Because they are bombing the shit out of this mosque.
And it's actually taking it quite well, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. I'm surprised that gold holds up this well to high explosive shells.
Yeah.
But there you go. This is that's Arabic masonry for you.
Yeah. It stood for 1,000 years and it will stand for another 1,000.
Absolutely. So let's see, ticket-wise, 15 to 154.
Yes.
So this match will be over soon. I think the U.S. side sort of smells it. They've laid back the pressure a little bit. I think they're focusing mostly on kills, and they're easily gonna win that way just by sitting back.
Yeah, 288 kills, 155 deaths for the United States forces, 150 kills, 293 deaths for the insurgent forces.
Yeah. So they have a solid 160, 170 kill lead there, and that's raw tickets right there. 170 tickets. Yep.
It's raw as you can get. Salmonella poisoning for sure.
Yep. And yeah, they really, and I like the way the U.S. side is sort of split up as well. They do have people on suburbs, but also they're sort of spreading out, moving towards mosque from the south side as well.
Yeah, they're in this nice diagonal motion. You know, they got Squad 2 up towards that northwestern region. On the opposite side, you got Squad 4 being Mumblerines, which is basically on the southeastern region. So they got this really nice diagonal front for the mosque.
Yeah, and I think they've
trying to find those weak spots.
Yeah, and I think they've actually, the reason for the lull is I think they've set up a fob now. Somewhere. I just saw a Logi truck leaving, yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, there we go, and the hab is going up, so I think they're just waiting for that until they can go in and keep up a constant stream of pressure instead of just these waves. Which should really improve the quality of their attack. And Mortar's now trying to eradicate the palm trees unsuccessfully.
Unsuccessful, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Fertile soil keeps them up.
Absolutely. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 7 tickets remaining. I'm just gonna count 7 bodies. 5.
It's on the eastern side. 7 bodies.
6, 7. Yeah. There we go. 8. So okay. So basically, enough people are dead for this game to already be over. That's just I wanted to make sure of that. So now it's basically maximum 2 minutes, which is the bleed out time.
Yeah, we're sort of coming up to that sort of hour mark as well.
Oh, really?
5 minutes. Yeah, 55
oh, yeah,
minutes,
definitely.
Already, so if it's around sort of 1 minute, 2 minutes sort of time now.
5 tickets.
135 tickets. I think just Rusty and Places just want to minimize as much tickets for the United States forces as possible.
Yeah.
You know, so they don't win by that 135. So, and that was a big IED. I heard that. I heard you.
I saw it. I got it at the corner of my eye there. It got at least 3 or 4 guys there. Possibly more. That was a pretty little thing.
Was it a suicide bomber as well?
It was basically the guy on the bike got shot off the bike a little while earlier, and then I think it was Baby James calling it in from atop a building. He got shot a short time later.
Hey, guys.
There we go.
133 tickets, so...
Yeah, that's not bad. So they won by 400 and tickets in that match.
Yeah, when you win by 400 tickets, it's they did play on the 4th of April last month. We saw Rusty in Places up against the Coalition, being the good old men bring death, Mumblerines, Redcoats, and Fear Academy. We saw them play on YEOAS V1, maybe, I think it was, on the 4th of April last month, and they won the Coalition by 651 tickets. And we will see them win again against Rusty in Places for the month of May with 410 tickets. Yeah, so...
Yeah, but I mean, I would say... that Rusty in Places did better now. They did better now than they did last round or last time, basically. I would say the defeat they had in April was more decisive. It was as well. They seemed more hopeless, basically.
Yeah.
Than they did this time.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I was really surprised with round 2. And if I could, I would sort of rewind back to basically the start of this round 2, and just see Rusty in Places come out of the gate with the SPG and the techie and just wreck those transport trucks. And I was surprised. I was like, yes, give it to him. I want blood, Rusty in Places. Give it to me. And then they did. They really held off the outskirts for quite a while. We're maybe talking around maybe 15-20 minutes, maybe a bit less than that. Beautiful mortar fire from Old Man Bring Death. I wish I saw the scoreboard for that squad 5 for the American side for Old Man Bring Death.
Absolutely.
By the way, they were reining it in. Beautiful.
Yeah. By the way, I did something stupid because I closed squad. So right now I'm just recording a black screen. So I'm just gonna end the recording right here. That was RIP versus Old Man Bring Death, Fear Academy, Mumblerines, and Redcoats. And as you saw, 400 and tickets lost there for RIP. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.